Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for what is going to be an exhilarating video, certainly for you XRP holders out there and fans of Ripple, Brad and Chris, because today, ladies and gentlemen, Brad Garlinghouse himself has announced that the case is officially over with the SEC. We can see here, this is him saying that this case has ended. We're going to get straight into it. We're not going to waste any time. We're not even really going to be giving too much of our opinion, except for perhaps at the end, because I can't really help it. We're just going to be reporting on what has taken place. And Brad Garlinghouse tweets, "This is it. The moment we've been waiting for. The SEC will drop its appeal. A resounding victory for Ripple, for crypto. Every way you look at it, the future is bright. Let's build." And then he goes on to say, this mention got dropped on the editing floor, but let me also give my effusive thanks to our outstanding counsel, especially my personal attorney, Matt Solomon, for being a true believer in me and our case from the beginning. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been telling you XRP holders that you're going to get rich for a long time, and you are. I honestly believe this, guys. And when you look into who was behind Ripple, or who initially founded and put together Ripple, we're not going to reveal too much because that's not for this video. It's a very clear picture that we won't go too much into. But let's play the video. The video we're going to be playing, of course, doesn't have any sound because it's copyrighted. We've taken the sound out. We're going to play the full video for you guys because it's absolutely warranted. This is from Brad Garlinghouse himself. We'll look at some takes. We'll look at the XRP's price after. Let's run the clip.
As many of you know, just over 4 years ago, the United States SEC filed its lawsuit against Ripple. I'm finally able to announce that this case has ended. It's over. Sitting here today and reflecting on 4 years ago, it seems very clear to me that this case was doomed from the start. In so many ways, it was the first major shot fired in the war on crypto. I truly felt like I knew then that Ripple was not only on the right side of the law, but I felt that we were also going to be proven to be on the right side of history.
It really, I think, sends an ominous sign for innovation around cryptocurrency in the United States. Picking winners in general has not been something the U.S. government should be in the business of doing.
I think the judge realizes this is not just about Ripple. This will have broader implications. And as Mary Jo White, the former head of the SEC, has said publicly that she views this as a dead wrong, and the SEC is dead wrong on this decision.
Ripple is the first company with the resources, determination, and grit to fight back against the agency's overreach. And today, this journey finally concludes. Today is a victory and a long overdue surrender by the SEC. The SEC, under Chairman Gary Gensler, went after the whole industry, using the same arguments they used against us. They weren't out to protect investors. They were out to intimidate and terrorize. The regulator, whose primary purpose is to protect investors, went all in on a non-fraud, victimless lawsuit and wiped out $15 billion of value from innocent XRP holders. The SEC was the market manipulator. The SEC wasn't seeking justice. They were seeking to win a case at any cost. Forces inside our government aligned with the SEC and embarked on a campaign of debanking anyone associated with the crypto industry. This was lawfare, a war of legal terror. Fortunately, the judge rebuked the SEC multiple times in this journey. First, for lacking a, quote, faithful allegiance to the law. The SEC was sanctioned in our case for discovery abuses, and the pattern was repeated in other crypto cases.
Well, let's just say they're trying to confuse you.
We won then on every critical legal point, proving that the digital asset XRP is not a security. That is now the law, and those wins have laid the groundwork for policymakers to adopt a set of rules for crypto that are in line with nearly a century of securities law. With today's news, the war on crypto has ended in defeat for those who turned our own government against a technology and entire industry. I'm heartened that we have paved the way for other industry players to see the value in not backing down, and for others to use our legal playbook to fight back. We are now closing a chapter in crypto history. I think we're all stronger for our prior litigation successes and today's landmark victory. Progress is worth fighting for. We won multiple pro-crypto victories at the ballot box last year. It's time to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world. Thankfully, we have new leadership in executive and legislative branches of our government. That leadership is actively seeking a rational and constructive way forward on crypto. Let's make the most of this. This is an incredibly promising moment. Let's come together. Let's leave the tribalism behind. Let me make it clearer. that my main message, what Ripple's main message today is about gratitude. It's gratitude to everyone who stood by us, to every Ripple employee, to the incredible legal team here at Ripple, led by the best chief legal officer in the business, Stu Alderodi. Gratitude certainly to the XRP family, to our customers, to our partners. Thank you. We couldn't have won this battle without all of you being behind us and working together. I truly believe we all agree there's immense opportunity with the largest economy in the world finally taking a pro-crypto and pro-innovation approach to build this technology in order to solve real-world problems for people around the planet. This was a fight Ripple never wanted, but one we knew we had to win. And today, emphatically, we have. Thank you.
No, thank you, Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple, Stuart Alderodi, all of the Ripple team. This is huge, guys. This was going to come, absolutely. And it's here. And ultimately, this isn't just a win for XRP and the community. This is a win for all of us. And we knew this was coming. I just want to applaud, credit where it's due. And we did do a video on this, actually, guys. Become a subscriber if you're not already. There's a lot of bad XRP content out there. Unfortunately, a lot of people make videos on it just because it's popular and they know they can get views. So do become a subscriber to the channel. We'll try and keep you right. But this is from Eleanor Tourette, and we covered this literally, it might even have been this week. She says, bingo, scoop, two well-placed sources tell me that the SEC versus Ripple case is in the process of being wrapped up and could be over soon. My understanding is the delay in reaching an agreement is due to Ripple's legal team negotiating more favorable terms regarding the August District Court ruling, which imposed a $125 million fine on the company and included a permanent injunction preventing the company from selling XRP to institutional investors. And of course, boy, oh boy, was she right. This is Jeremy Hogan, who has been a very vocal lawyer throughout all of this, saying, congratulations, Ripple and XRP holders. Then he says, so for a little more detail, second try. Number one, the SEC has apparently dropped its appeal, but we don't know if Ripple agreed to do the same. This means, as far as negative outcomes, the judgment from Judge Torres is the worst it can get. So 125 million injunction. People speculating on actually they could use that to enable a XRP strategic reserve. Interesting take. I can see merit in it, actually. Then we've got number 3. There are 4 possibilities left. Number 1 of 3. Ripple continues its appeal, and we get full ruling from the appellate court on whether investment contracts require contracts, etc. B is Ripple agrees to drop its appeal. Jurisdiction returns to the trial court, and the parties attempt to amend the judgment. C, Ripple agrees to drop its appeal and the parties enter into an agreement between them without trying to amend the judgment. And D, Ripple just pays the 125 million fine and moves on. That's all, folks. Very interesting. Let's take a look at what XRP's price is doing on the back end of this. Let's start off on the daily and then we'll work our way out. This is your daily candle. I think this is going to turn out to be a bit of a bull flag for XRP. Certainly if we look at the kind of price action you've seen, big amounts of volume on this. Are we going to see the continuation, or is it going to fizzle out? I think really short-term price action isn't what we focus on. We've ultimately given you that $19.27 price prediction since 40 cents, really, very timely. We're well and truly marching on our way to $19.27. How high XRP could go, theoretically, I don't think anybody knows. Certainly if it gets this adoption and plays that role as a bridge currency that enables the new internet of value, which is being built right before our eyes. And really all XRP's done is just ran into all-time high resistance. It did the same thing the prior time, pulled back, and then saw continuation. That's to come, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's going to take you likely above $19.27, but that's just what we have technical merit for thus far. So a very joyous and happy day for the entire cryptocurrency space. I'm over the moon. We knew it was coming. Ultimately, it's happened. Brad himself saying the case has been dropped. I think some people are saying the case hasn't been dropped. Brad Garlinghouse himself has said the case has been dropped. So take from that what you will. It's very much coming from the horse's mouth. This is a great day for everybody involved in the cryptocurrency space. Well done, guys. Ultimately, There's so many catalysts that see crypto projects do well. This is one. And now that this has been overcame, it's my opinion you're going to probably see the likes of BlackRock and others joining the XRP ETF race in a very timely manner just before they all get approved. And there's something like, I don't even know, is it 20, 30, 40 XRP ETFs all in the wings? That's coming very soon, and that's going to enable institutional adoption. If you look at CoinShares' weekly report, XRP has consistently been getting inflows. They know something. Insiders know something. That's why we're technical analysts, because we can spot the footprints in the sand. That's it from me, guys. I'm going to love and leave you. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you on the flip side.